Hi, welcome to SBR Foreign Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are covering the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and we're talking right now with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. And Jeff, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you for having me, Peter, as always.
Jeff, I had high hopes for you. I thought you were going to run the table in the playoffs this year, go like 9-2 or something. 1-3 against the spread last week. Not a good start, Jeff Cadillac.
Yeah, I know. You know, Indianapolis, they did win, and the spread actually changed on that game because you had Indianapolis was the favorite, laying 2.5 when we spoke in the video, but then it went the other way towards the game. Kansas City ended up being the favorite, and they were laying the 2 points. So if you had Indianapolis plus 2 points, you came out ahead.
Yes, that's true. But Jeff Cadillac, you know, you are officially our most popular handicapper. It's amazing because we do have a bunch of handicappers who have had great records in our videos this year. But you know, it's like with TV. Like no one wants to watch a bunch of physicists discussing the beginning of the universe. What gets ratings is the Kardashians, and you're like the Kardashians of our preview vids.
Well, just show me the money, Peter.
Show you the money. Yeah, absolutely. You're the big gun now, despite your record. All right, let's see what you can tell us about the divisional round games. New Orleans, Seattle. Seattle, an 8-point home favorite. Total's 46.5. And we know the deal here. New Orleans, are they going to be a scrappy road dog here, or is Seattle going to continue their home dominance and get an easy win here? We saw what happened with the Bengals last week. So anything can happen in the playoffs. What do you like here, Jeff Cadillac?
Well, New Orleans, I got to tell you something. I was watching that game very carefully against Philadelphia last week, and New Orleans, to me, was not as impressive as people think. Yes, they won on the road. They won in the last minute against the Philadelphia team whose defense was really suspect all season long. Nick Foles, I'll tell you something. I give him a lot of credit. He played well in the pocket. Philadelphia was actually down 20-7 in this game, and they actually made a nice run. They were up 24-23 against New Orleans with about, a little more than 2 minutes left, which unfortunately gave Breeze enough time to move down the field. Now they go into a Seattle area where I can tell you right now that stadium's going to be pumped. New Orleans been there earlier in the year. They were there, that game on, I think it was Monday night or Sunday night. They went into Seattle. They lost 34-7. The game was over at halftime. Breeze was all over the place. He was making mistakes, but that's because the Seattle defense, which is number 1 in the NFL, number 1 against the pass, 7 against the rush, is going to be waiting for them. I think New Orleans showed a few things in the game against Philadelphia. They showed that they can run the ball, but Seattle's going to be waiting for that. They know that New Orleans, for them to get anywhere in this game, they're going to have to try to run the ball like they did against Philadelphia. But again, Seattle's going to be waiting. Their defense is just so tough. This is what the scenario they've been waiting for. They wanted home field advantage through the playoffs. They got it. Seattle's really, a covered defense. I think they're really going to do well here. You got New Orleans, last 16 playoff games. This is their record, 5-11 against the spread. Okay, they won their first game on the road ever for New Orleans, which, a lot of people are saying yay and everything. But this is, I tell you something, Peter. This is where it ends for New Orleans. It might be another blow-up by Seattle. That's what I'm looking at. I like Seattle laying the 8 points against New Orleans.
All right, Jeff Cadillac, this might be, you might start off the weekend 1-0 here, like in Seattle, -8 to cover against New Orleans. You are not the first person who's given this opinion, so this might be the sharp side. Thanks, Jeff.